all in the way that I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I gotta go turn some entertainment on. Come on, buddy. Got this massive chicken leg quarter. It's got a thigh attached. They definitely feed these chickens steroids. Definitely. Definitely. Not a chance they don't. Bottle number 3. It's that easy, man. Just drink water. Drink water. It's healthy. It's good for you. Oh. When I woke up this morning, my back was killing me. That hasn't changed. This is why I'm gonna relax today. My back hurts. I dug a big hole yesterday. About 5 feet deep, 4 feet wide. You know, a big circle hole. And I'm not gonna say that's why my back hurts today, but there's a good possibility of that being the case. Now I know why Stanley Yelnats was always upset about digging holes in the desert. Yelnats. It's his first name spelled backwards. Yelnats. Anybody ever seen that movie Holes? I've seen the movie Holes. I actually do like it. But I lived it yesterday. And I'm not looking to repeat that today. I'm gonna try to relax, try to be chill. We're gonna see about it for the rest of the day. If we can manage with the kids and all that. You guys like my Star Wars shirt though? Check it out. It's got all the characters inside the letters. It's dope. Oh man. I might even need to take a damn like a Tylenol or something. What's up? It's sick. Thank you. Appreciate that, bro. I like it. It's very comfortable, too. It fits around my fat body. It doesn't show off the fact that I'm still fat. Yeah, so it's a nice shirt. I like it. I need to take some Tylenol, I think. I think that's the best solution to back problems. Yeah, I say that facetiously. I'm not skinny either, though. You know. I'm not like morbidly obese. It's what people probably always assume, and I'm like, oh, I'm fat. I'm not morbidly obese, but I'm not skinny either. A pig bite? I don't know. I've never been bit by a pig, so I really wouldn't know. I wouldn't know at all. But I mean, they can like crunch bones and stuff like that. And I know that if you get attacked by a wild boar, they'll gore you and then like eat your body. So I mean, they got to be pretty strong. Pretty strong bites, I would think. But I really have no idea if it's stronger than a pit bull. I mean, a quick Google search might tell you though. Is Star Wars my favorite show? I mean, there's some of my favorite movies. I don't really necessarily have a favorite show. Let me get a bomba clat. Yeah, bomba clat, man. I'm gonna smack you upside your bomba clat head. Why are Jamaicans always saying bomba clat? What does it even mean? Does anybody know what that means? I have no idea what that means. Oh my. It's just a joke. Bomba clap's a joke? Or are you saying that this guy's just trying to troll me? Oh, really? Just means damn? That makes sense. Hi. Lilik Santosa. Santosa? Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, God. Let me get some Tylenol, man. I keep my Tylenol and drugs all in this one bag. That's allergy pills, that's Dramamine. Got some Tums. Got my nose spray. Got the baby's nose spray. These are hydrocodones. What the fuck? I'm not gonna take a hydrocodone. Am I a single dad? No. I'm married. Married. Oh, where the fuck's the medicine? Oh man. Let me find out. My wife took it with her. Let me find out. Oh wow. It would appear so. It would appear so. Maybe I need to ask her. Maybe I need to ask her where she put the medicine. I can't see why she would just take the whole bottle. Knowing that these kids are a headache. Huh. Huh. Knowing these kids are a headache and she's gonna take all of the headache and backache medicine. That's funny. Appropriate maybe, but still funny. Let me see if I can just quickly text her. I can. I have 2 kids, brother. 2 kids. A boy and a girl. If you couldn't tell by the hickory dickory dock sounds in the background. Let me see. There's gotta be some medicine in the house somewhere. Might have to beat on my neighbor's door. It's in the car. Son of a bitch. Oh. I got lidocaine spray. Or this is benzocaine anesthetic. If I spray this on my back, you think this would hurt? And it says for minor cuts, scrapes, burns, and sunburns. So I'm gonna say no. No. They say nay. Am I single? Negative. I'm married. I am not single. I'm married. I'm a married man. Happily married man. Thank you. I know. a shame for all the ladies in the world. Terrible. Do 3 push-ups? Oh, bro, I'm not doing shit right now until my back starts to feel better. I need to do some stretches or something. Let's try it. I'll do it on my couch. Stretch my back out. Right here. That actually did help a little bit. Where's the wife? Well, the wife works a normal businessy job. I'm a farmer, so I get to have a few months of the year off and do nothing. We're in those few months of the year right now, although I've had trouble finding the nothing to do. I always end up doing something. I look like Michelle Chandler? Wow. Thanks. But the wife's at her little corporate job doing her little business stuff, you know. Whatever she does. CFOs, whatever CFOs do. I don't know what they do. They like manage accounts and stuff. I don't fucking know. Stuff like that. You're doing well. I'm glad you're doing well. Psychosocial Michael Myers. And I'm doing well. Besides my back hurting, I'm doing pretty well. I can't complain. Get a razor, shave? No, thank you. Yeah, it's one letter difference, as a matter of fact. It's just one letter off. Let's have a cup of coffee and sit. A little more sugar. Thank you. I'm not shaving anyway. The only way I'm shaving is with 500 concurrent viewers and 1,000 likes. If we can get there, I'll shave my whole head on stream for everybody. Australian Batman? Farming is the most important part of an economy. It's pretty important. I mean, no food, no life. Hey. Oh, back to my cup of coffee. So Australian Batman has a beard? I didn't know that. I did not know that. That is an interesting thought. Batman with a beard. Delicious. Delicious. Only thing that'll make it better. Only thing that can make it better is a little bit of this here French vanilla cream. French vanilla. Let's give it a little mix. Normally I don't mix my heavy cream, but I do mix my normal creamer. My non-dairy creamer. Yo, what's up, 420? What is my favorite sport? To play or to watch? Golf. I'm just gonna say golf. I like golfing. Search on Google Glenn Maxwell. And I'm gonna get a picture of Australian Batman. Some coffee, yeah, whatever. It's just a couple. There's some grinds in my cup. Yeah, I think my favorite sport to watch is definitely probably MMA. MMA is probably my favorite sport to watch, but to play, I'd probably say golf. I like to play golf. In fact, golf's the only sport where there's no losers. Everybody wins as long as you finish. I mean, if you don't finish, then you just didn't finish, but there are no losers in golf. You can just play golf, and that's it. You don't have to play against anybody. You don't have to play with somebody. You can just play golf. Can't beat it. It's great. All right, I'm gonna go search it. I'll search it. I'll search it for you. Let's go to the computer, the handy dandy internet device. Expensive YouTube viewer. That's what it is. Oh, let's put the chair down so I can sit. Ugh. Glenn Maxwell, that's what we're looking up, right? Glenn Maxwell. Khabib is the bestest guy. Didn't he just do like an NFT scam on all of his fans? I wouldn't say the bestest guy. And he's got a pretty padded record too, so I mean, I don't know when we started counting exhibition matches inside of MMA combat records. It's crazy. You like John Jones? John Jones is alright. He's a great fighter. PEDs. Glenn Maxwell. You talking about the Australian cricket player? This guy looks nothing like me. If you think that having a beard makes me look like this guy looks nothing. I don't know. He might look a little bit like me, but not exactly, I wouldn't say. You hate Star Wars? I hate new Star Wars. I think back in the day, Star Wars was probably one of the best things. Probably one of the best things, you know, media-wise. Time to take baby Tylenol. Ha ha ha. Funny thing. Pop up perk. I don't want to hear the Khabib Glazers, dude. Honestly, like, even though he beat Conor is still a much more accomplished fighter than Khabib is. Like, I don't know what else to tell you, brother. Like, you can glaze him all you want and ride that knob all you want, but the fact of the matter remains. What's up, bitchy? How's it hanging? We got the Khabib Glazers in here right now. They're meat riding hard for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Hi. Hi. Yeah, this guy looks nothing like me. Clav got frame mogged. I don't know what that even means, bro. I'm too old to know about that. Yeah, it's rigged, man. It's all rigged. Most sports are rigged. That's why I like golf. Golf? Can't rig golf. Star Wars is boring? Well, that's an opinion. I mean, a lot of people love Star Wars. I mean, a lot of people don't like Star Wars, too. Like, my wife doesn't like Star Wars, but I don't hear her saying it all the time. Oh, I hate Star Wars. Star Wars is boring. Run around the room. Golf is rigged? How do you figure? God bless you too, match player. Golf is definitely rigged. If you go out and play golf, how is it rigged? All you do is hit a ball down the field, you know. It's not rigged. I mean, I suppose you could rig it, but again, like, there's really no point in rigging it. Well, I mean, all professional sports are probably at the risk of being rigged. But I mean, like, if you are playing a sport, like golf is probably one of the best ones. There's no losers. It's just you play the game and then you're done. That's it. You don't have to play with somebody. You don't have to play against anybody. You could just play golf, play a 18-hole course, and then go home, and that's it. I like golf. Really, the best part about golf is that you get to ride around on a golf cart and then smoke weed and drink beer all day, and then this is coffee. Let's see what she's saying now. Not me. Oops. Hold on. Let me do it the right way. Tunisia, what's good, brother? Who has a crush on men, bro? What are you talking about? See, and you guys go on saying dumb shit. Oh, I can't ever win in these streams. Yeah. Back to what I was saying about golf. Yeah, the best part about golf is just drinking beer and smoking a little doobie every now and again. Yeah, they definitely need Jesus. Nice to meet you too, Rise with Raju 2.0. How are you doing today, brother? Hope you're doing well. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? You need a haircut, pal. Your hair's getting too long. You don't want to look like your daddy. A mop. I am blonde. Thank you. They're gonna talk their shit, though. A lot of them probably were hitting the balls, you know what I mean? Right against their chin. But no, I just, I used to play golf by myself all the time. Like, sometimes I'd, ask my neighbor if he wanted to go or something. But normally, like, when I play golf, dude, I'm by myself. I just go play 18 holes and then go home. Smoke a little bit of weed, hang out on the course for a little while, get the nice fresh morning air in my lungs. It's nice. Am I AI? Blink if yes. I'm definitely an AI. I'm not German either. I'm not Aryan technically, brother. I'm Scandinavian. Norwegian from Sweden. I mean, at least you're making good money doing that. Those are where the rich people are at. Port St. Lucia and Palm Beach are the rich people lands, brother. The rich people lands. Mar-a-Lago's down there in Palm Beach, isn't it? What is up with these people, bro? Actually, your donations are not welcome. I don't want your money. Itchy, you have a lot of money. I get the sense that you have a lot of money. That you've got a really lucrative business. Yo, Diablo 2. I don't know if you guys have Steam, but if you've ever seen, he says I do not. He says I spend it all on cocaine, booze, and barbecue snacks. Oh well, yeah. I mean, it's hard to be rich by Palm Beach standards. Those people are all like multi billionaires and shit, multi-millionaires. Like every house in Palm Beach is like $1.25 million minimal. You know, like the HOA fees down there are probably like $100,000 a year. You know, like I get what you're saying. Wow, what an interesting name. What an interesting name. Well, he doesn't want neighbors. Yeah, like it's crazy down there. I mean, and especially since like a lot of the Californians and New Yorker millionaires are moving down to Florida. Some of the Californians came to Texas, but a lot of them actually went to Florida. They don't really talk about that a lot. Florida's a dangerous place to live. It's kind of a dangerous place to live. People there are absolutely insane. I would know. I'm from Florida. It's the constant year-round heat, humidity, and alcohol that causes them to be that way. Hi from Finland. Hello. If you sell your house, your chains, your watches, you can make $1 million. I mean, that's a fair amount of money. That's a fair amount of money. I mean, that's more money than I've ever made in a year. Well, I mean, I got close to about that, doing flexo printing. I'd probably get like 65,000 at the end of the year. Let me answer my wife. No pig Latin. I don't know what that means. Jurassic Park they have in Florida? I don't know anything about that. You get tired when you eat bananas, milk, or oats? You don't really eat milk, do you? Florida has sinkholes and gators everywhere. Louisiana's not too much better. I've lived in both. I lived in Florida and Louisiana. Do you listen to Chainsmokers? Is that like a band or something? Is America safe or not for foreigners? America's one of the safest countries on planet Earth. Like, don't believe all the bullshit you hear. I mean, America's actually a very comparatively, it's a very safe place to live. If you're a foreigner and you're here illegally, though, I would not recommend it. I would recommend just going home. They'll even pay you to go home. They'll give you like $3,000 and a free plane ride home. I'm a farmer, Paul. Louisiana seems cool. It's alright. It's alright. I got love for Louisiana, the old bayou. That's your dream? You want to go to rest stops where truckers are? That's crazy. Show me your angry face. I don't have an angry face. I took a shower this morning, bud. Stylish farmer. This is just my relaxation clothes. My other clothes are dirty and oil covered and matted and nasty. Just like my boots, which are outside. Or a farmer? Yeah, I have 2 kids. I have a produce farm. We went fishing yesterday in the inlet with 30-mile-an-hour winds. Caught 2 jacks and 2 catfish and a sunburn. Shit. You making me want to go fishing, man. Here, I got something for you, buddy. Phew. Since you just want to talk shit all day. Do I have a motorcycle? No, I do not. Thanks. You like Star Wars? Star Wars is cool, man. I like Star Wars. I don't know why it's so hot in the house right now. Actually, it's because hold up. What are you doing back here, buddy? What are you doing back there, buddy? What are you doing, buddy? Leave it alone. You want something, child? Is there something you need? What do you want? Oh. You guys want to take a bath? Your brother made a stinky. Your brother made a stinky. Are you sleepy, child? Yeah. Yeah. Silly man. Silly little buddy. Little stinky pal. Ew, stinky buns. You got stink. Little stinker butt. I could kill a dog. Stinky buns. Little stinky man. I'm a stinky boy, Dad. I'm a stinker. I'm a stinky boy, Dad. Stinky man. Nasty. Nasty boy. Nasty. going? Where you going? You can't go nowhere yet, bro. You just gotta clean your butt. Alright, now you can go. Now you can go, buddy. Oh. You guys are killing my back. Killing it. Alright, we're back. Do I think Zoran's a good mayor? I don't care that he's Muslim, but I don't necessarily think he's a good mayor. But then again, I really don't have any opinion too much on him because I don't live in New York. What's up, bro? What are my thoughts on Muslims? I think they're just a little bit misguided Christians. Inside of every Muslim is a Christian trying to get out. Inside of every Muslim is a Christian trying to get out. Did I know that Star Wars was filmed in Tunisia, in the Sahara? I did know that. And they all hated it. All of the actors hated it. And things in my life are going pretty good, anonymous guy. We're doing pretty good here. What do I think about Muslims? I think inside of every Muslim there's a Christian trying to get out. If you guys believe that Jesus Christ is a prophet of the Lord and the Messiah, then I think it's kind of your obligation to read the teachings of Jesus. What's my new movie name? Logan, stop trolling me. Baroni. Never heard of it. Wallpaper. And do people pay money for this? That's crazy. I am indeed a farmer, yes. Any corn star? I don't know what you mean. What's a corn star? Why are you trolling me then, bro? Why are you trolling me? Trying to say I look like Tom Hardy again, bro. I don't look like Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy looks kind of old now. I don't look like Tom Hardy unless you're trying to say I look old now. Are you trying to say I look old now? That is indeed what they think. That is indeed what they think, but they think that without having actually read the works of Jesus. To them, his name is Isa. But in actuality, if they were to read the works, the teachings of Christ, then they would find out that, that this guy says it several times across, anyway. 39 Jews and one non-Jew across 1,500 years wrote the same idea. That's impossible without being somewhat true. It's been translated with 99% accuracy, at least 95%. And everything else is like a clerical error, like a misspelling or something. Zakir, no, I've never heard of that. I look like the young version of Tom Hardy? A lot of people say that. Star Wars is pretty cool. Why are there so many versions of the Bible? Well, probably so they can, be given to the masses of people that require them for spirituality. There's study Bibles, New International Versions, King James Versions, New King James Versions, and all of these are really kind of like, I don't have the words I'm looking for right now, but basically it's depending on where you're at, depends on the Bible you get, you know what I mean? A lot of places don't even give you the Old Testament, by the way. Like the Gideons, they don't give you the Old Testament. The Gideon Bible is the New Testament. Only the New Testament. I do not do inline skating. Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones? Breaking Bad. Yeah, we're not a big fan of Zionism around here. We're not a big fan of Zionism around here, my friend. So don't feel bad. What's up, Marciano? Jesus does love you. Jesus loves everybody. Again, inside of every Islamic person is a Christian trying to get out. Like a lot of Islamic countries use Islam as like an oppressor religion. They use it to control the masses, but in actuality, like, Islam is a religion of peace, much like Christianity. And in Islam, they teach you that the prophet Isa, which is Jesus, is the Messiah, and he's going to come back and defeat the Antichrist, the Dajjal, whatever word it is for it. And anyway, if they believe that he's a prophet of the Lord and that he is the Messiah, then I feel like it's their obligation to read the teachings of Jesus Christ, his prophecies, whatever you want to call them. And from those you could determine that, Jesus is probably definitely the Son of God. Since he also directly says that, before Abraham was, I am, and he was referring to himself, meaning the Lord. What would I do if one of your subscribers suddenly meet you? Nothing. Say hey, I guess. I don't want your WhatsApp number. I'm not gonna text you. I don't even have WhatsApp. What do I think about Hindus? I mean, I don't. I'm a very live and let live type of person. You can believe what you want to believe. Also, don't put your WhatsApp number on the internet for millions of these weird people. Some of these people are weird. Not saying all of you guys watching and subscribing are weird, but some of these people are definitely weird. Do I have any healing powers, bro? I just take some medicine. I would recommend that. You got back pains, take some Tylenol. If you got stuffy nose, take some Dramamine. Or some Afrin or something. Healed. I mean, yeah, I'm weird. But I'm not that weird, you know what I mean? I'm not the typical internet weird. I'm just average weird, whatever that's supposed to mean. This is not Eric Lebson. Oh, Albin. Don't start in here with your spamming shit. What's my thought about Jews? Zionist warmongers at the moment. You know, Jews are the only people in the world that has an exclusively Jewish state. You know, for Jews and Jews only. Ethnic or religious. It doesn't matter, you know, they say like specifically that Israel is for only people born of a Jewish mother or religious converts to Judaism. They're the only country in the world like that. There is no other country in the world like that. Alvin, we're gonna go ahead and put you in timeout because I told you not to do that. Stop spamming my page. Stop spamming. Yeah, there's never going to be peace in Israel because Israel just doesn't want peace. They're Zionists, so they believe in Eretz Israel, right? Which is Greater Israel. And that means that they want to take over all the surrounding areas of Israel because it's the Holy Land that was promised to them. And they don't care how they do it. They also treat Christians like dog shit and Arab Muslims like dog shit as well. They'll spit on you. We don't want to know about your sexuality, man. Nobody cares if you're gay. All the best to you, Marciano. All the best to you as well, man. Take it easy. I miss when gay people didn't tell you they were gay. You know, like you could just see them as a normal person and they didn't try to shove it in your face. Hey, I'm gay. Nobody cares if you're gay. Honestly, really no one cares about gay people. It's not that big a deal. And all but we're just fighting for our rights. You have the same rights as everybody else. No one cares. It's going good, Kundi. Peace out, Marciano. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a blessed day. Mashallah, my friend. Has anyone ever played Far Cry Primal? Does anybody recommend Far Cry Primal? Is that a good game or what? I used to play the first Far Cry back in the day. Instincts Evolved or whatever it's called. Instincts Evolution or something like that. The first one that had the map editor. It was really cool. And then Far Cry 2 came out and I was like, oh fuck yeah, that's gonna be badass. And it was like totally different. Totally different game entirely, and I was very confused. Am I Swedish? Yes, as a matter of fact I am. How'd you get stuck in there, cat? It gets repetitive. I don't know. If you ever played the first Far Cry, that game was badass, bro. Do I speak Swedish? Kan ska du göra för mig? That's what I. Say Troy. Kalad, kalad. Yeah, the first one was crazy. Oh yeah, yeah. The campaign was badass, but like, you beat the campaign, you're like, okay, that was really cool. You might beat it again, and you're like, ah, yeah, it was still just as cool. But the map editor in that game and the multiplayer was like way ahead of its time. Way ahead of its time for any other kind of game like that. It's Code Zero time. I do not have a gym membership. I just work out outside. That's the easiest way to work out. Let's go do actual work. And that's what I do. When I want to work out, I just go out on the farm and pick something heavy up and move it where it's supposed to go, and then dig some rows or plow a little bit or de-weed stuff or mow the yard. Yeah, exactly. Free membership if you just have a physical job. Do I think Muslims are bad than Jews? I mean, right now it's pretty hard to be worse than a Jew. No offense to them, but they are committing active genocide. Hey! Hold on. What are you doing, little boy? You wanna go lay down, pal? Thank you. Anyway, they are actively committing a genocide in Gaza. They are actively committing a genocide in Gaza, but that doesn't mean that, like, I approve of what a lot of Muslim countries are doing as well, like in Africa, where they're committing genocides against Christians, and they've been doing that for quite a long time as well. I think that genocide in general is just bad. Christians did it a long time ago, but they haven't done it very recently. In terms of recent events, it's just Jews and Muslims doing that right now. We gotta do something about that. We can't just let that happen all the time. It's not right. It's not right, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's daytime here. Shit's catchy. Now, if you could just convince a bunch of Muslim countries in Africa to stop genociding Christians, that'd be great too. Like, a lot of Americans now are trying to convince the Jews to stop genociding Islamics in Gaza. It's just a big shit show. It seems like that Christians are the only ones that actually really care. It's just a big global shit show right now. We got to do something about it. Can't just let it go on like this, you know what I mean? We got to do something about it. Alvin, stop doing that. But for the record, I don't necessarily want to discuss religion. We discuss religion on this channel almost every day. And I always tell you guys the same thing every day. Love one another and do unto others. Those are the most important proponents of all religion. That you're supposed to love one another and do unto others as you would have done unto yourself. And if you can't get behind that, I don't know what else to tell you, my guy. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. There's no point in arguing about it. And I don't want to argue about it at all. I just wanted you guys to love one another. That's all. Just love one another. Let's see what's going on in the news. I'm doing good, Mohammed. How are you, brother? I'm doing well. Former President Barack Obama says aliens are real. When is my next outdoor visit? I don't know. Probably tomorrow. I mean, Israel's kind of going out of hand, but I mean, Russia's well within their rights. First and foremost, if you've ever heard of Kiev and Rus, which is the country that was, you know, well, really, yeah, I mean, Ukrainians are just Russians that don't want to be, I suppose. And that's not even the case for all of them. At the beginning of this war, way back in like 2014, like a lot of the people in the Donbass region of Ukraine were pro-Russian separatists, and the Ukrainian government didn't like that, so they bombed and, you know, shelled a lot of those people. Russia stepped in to intervene, and this now somehow has boiled over into a full international incident. But the Ukrainian government's corrupt, a bunch of fraudsters. They're just keeping the war going to keep the money in their pockets lined, that's all. No, I don't think so. I think it's a totally different. I think it's a totally different situation than what America was doing in Vietnam. 100%, totally different. Good night, Sheriff. Peace out. Can't believe any side when it comes to that war. Well, I do know that one side suspended religious practices in their country. And voting. Now you could say, oh, well, but it's in their constitution that they're not allowed to vote during wartime because it's a security threat. Really what they're saying is that we don't want to get this guy voted out of office because he's keeping the war going. But from what I hear, a lot of Ukrainians don't support that guy. And it's pretty funny, actually. He's funnier now as a president than he was as a comedian. Working on the Dexter look? I have not been working on the Dexter look. Buy Fartcoin. Genius. Hey, kitty, what are you doing up here? You can't sit up there. You're not going to go back there and play with my cords. When have I ever said I was atheist? I've never said I was atheist. Never been an atheist, my friend. Well, I mean, maybe like a long, long time ago. No, the cat's name is not Pickles. The hedgehog's name is Prickles. The cat doesn't have a name. The cat is just cat. We didn't name the cat. Where was I last night? In bed with my wife. We watched that movie, A Fault in Our Stars. How much kid you have? I don't know, about 60 pounds worth. Spread across 2 children. You need a flat earth community? Well, I'll have you know that one of my mods here is all about it. All about it. He's probably busy at work right now, but if he tunes back in, he'll tell you all about flat earth, baby. He's got you. He believes in the ice wall, the firmament, all of that. Cats are out of control. This is just what cats do. This is what cats do, bro. That proves you and your associates are morons. I didn't say I believed in flat Earth. I am very much a proponent of the globe shape. I like the globe shape Earth. Ow. That's the soft meat, cat. Do I love Obama or Trump? I don't love either one of them. I want whoever the president is to do a good job. I don't really care who the president is, but I do want them to do a good job. I want them to benefit the nation. Flat earthers of the globe unite. Why do I use big ass words like proponent? Proponent's not a really big word. It's not like anti-disestablishmentarianism. That's a big ass word. Or hippopotamonstrossequipedaliophobia. 9 letters is a lot. Bro, we got people's names with more than 9 letters in them. Ow. You quit. What's wrong with you? I'm trying to give you love, kitty. Relax. Stop attacking me. Stop. 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 I'm telling you, man. I think it needs some catnip. Eat the cat. Eat the cooter, stack the gooter. Anyway, it's Chinese New Year. How are you guys celebrating? Did I see anyone who was bigger than Shaq? No, I've never seen anyone bigger than Shaq. Of course, I've never seen anyone as big as Shaq either. Ed Gein lived in a small town of 700 people. Yeah, Ed Gein was crazy. He would turn your body into furniture. It's very weird. Lampshade of durable skin. There's a song about this. It's called Skinned by Blind Melon. Same people that made that song No Rain that everybody knows. They also made a song about Ed Gein. I make a shoe hole out of your shin. I make a lampshade of durable skin. No, don't you know that I'll always feel enabled when I'm sitting home and I'm carving out your navel. Oh, just sitting here carving out your navel. What about the Epstein files? What about it? Unless somebody goes to jail, I don't really think they matter. Well, I mean, he is the only president to release the Epstein files, and he's also the president that was president when Epstein got arrested, like permanently. I don't know. What's that say about everybody else? Blind Melon, yeah. Shannon Hoon, he's dead. He died from a heroin overdose. Or maybe it was a speedball or something like that, but he did die from an overdose. Yeah, heart attack caused by a cocaine overdose. You got to do a lot of freaking cocaine to die from an overdose. Not measuring your drugs is crazy. Yeah, I mean, I would measure my drugs. Look what that cat did to me, man. You got some sharp teeth, kitty. Now you're sleeping at odd angles. Have I ever been scammed by any Indians? No, I don't get scammed. Jesus. That freaking hurt. You've died 18 times? That's quite a number of times. You must be 18 years old, and speaking from a metaphysical standpoint, where that none of the cells in your body have been alive for more than a year. They've all been constantly replaced, and over a period of 7 years, you actually are a completely different individual. Verse of the day. Obi-Dron. I'm wearing a Star Wars short, bro. Let's see where's Ben Kenobi at. Ben Kenobi's not. Oh yeah, he's right here. Cost you $40 million. Damn, bro. Obi's the GOAT? Yeah, Obi is the GOAT. I like his little... Hello there. Yeah, Obi-Wan's badass, man. That cat got into my hand several times. I'm just now seeing that I have been cut up by that cat, dude. Why are you so violent, cat? Little predators, man. Oh, that's a lot of time on drugs, man. That's a lot of time on drugs. Cats are evil, man. Cats definitely want to eat you. You ever wonder if that's why a dog licks you? Not because he loves you, but because he smells your bones and he wants it. Philosophy exists in the USA? Yeah, I'd say so. What's up, my South Korean friend? How are you doing? There's quite a number of philosophers in the United States, I would think. Now, I don't know how many of them are good, but philosophy's still alive and well worldwide. Let's look it up. U.S. philosophers. The greatest American philosophers. It contains a list of quite a number of people, it said. William Van Orman Quinn, John Rawls, George Herbert Mead, Donald Davidson, Pat Robertson, not Robert Pattinson. It's pretty funny. Judith Butler, John Searle, Anne Sullivan, Robert Nozick, Richard Rorty. Quite a number. Those are just the top 10. David Lewis. Never heard of him. American philosopher. Visit Australia annually for more than 30 years for their philosophical community. Very interesting. Yeah, I never heard of him. He died in 2001. I've met two NFL players. I've met Barkevius Mingo and Boo Williams. Have I met Mr. I am Mr. Beast. I just haven't shaved, that's all. Modal realism and counterfactuals. Hillary Putnam, never heard of her either. Oh, this is a dude. One L. Analytic philosophy. Davis Putnam algorithm for the Boolean satisfiability problem and help demonstrate the unsolvability of Hilbert's 10th problem. I hope you're doing good as well. WTF Slimy Z. He's 6'5". Who's 6'5"? Greatest American philosopher is probably Jesus. Go USA. That's very strange that you think that, considering Jesus was never in the United States. Not physically, anyway. That is me. I am the farmer guy. You want a new diaper? Read a book, brother? I read books. Stop that. You can't do that. Stop. Put your damn diaper on. You can't act like that. You hear me? Don't you talk to me like that. Take your chair and go to your room. Come on. Stop being a mess. Oh, Lordy. Oh, fuck. Appreciate that. I just do produce farming, but stop it. I know is right. You need to learn to watch your mouth. Cat tore my hand up, man. There was no white Jesus. That's correct. Jesus was a Palestinian man from the Levant. So, I don't know why everybody gets this conception. Well, I know why. Actually, it's because Europe. Europeans made Jesus white, but Jesus was not a white guy. Jesus was not a white guy. And if you have any disputes of that, well, we can just go look up the Shroud of Turin, and you will see that this man is definitely not a white guy. Definitely a Palestinian dude. Anyway, here's a good image of what Jesus looked like. You see, Jesus was this. That is a Palestinian Jew. Jesus is number one, absolutely. Absolutely. Legendary. Legendary. Let's see what I probably missed this text from my wife a long time ago. Yeah, I did. We're good. Mobar? Kalkani? Mobar Kalkani? What's up? I'm not Mr. Thor, but hello, my friend. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing well today, my friends. Am I Swedish? As a matter of fact, yes. Love is for everybody. That's right. Let's go. Let's O's. Let's O's. I'm doing well, Nanda Ferrero. You're back. Welcome back, my friend. Muslims love Jesus more than Christians? You say, I mean, if you say so, whatever makes you feel better, man. You're back. You love me? Wow. Crazy. I am a father of two, yes. Two so far. Probably gonna try to crack that back a couple more times to get a few more out of her. 2 or 3 more ought to do it. Need extra farm hands, you know what I mean? Got an Indian on here? What's wrong with Indians, bro? Well, you're there. You're back. Have I ever heard about Bali? That's like it's like south of Indonesia, right? Isn't Bali in Indonesia? It is. Oh, it's the westernmost of the Lesser Sunda Islands. Yeah, what about it? No, I don't keep a lot of friends, man. Did someone block you? Yeah, I did, because you were being an asshole. How many Star Wars movies are there? 6, as far as I'm concerned. Bali is good for the foreigner because of their currency? What do you like? Does that mean like it more money? Our money's worth more? Larissa, I'm pretty sure that you've been in here before and we've already discussed this. Only 3, the rest is garbage? You don't like the prequels? You don't like episode 1, 2, or 3? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of CGI, but I mean, I thought they were still great movies. What? You must be older than 40. That's right. I am married. You see? Left the girls of Russia nearly brokenhearted. I mean, some people have seen Star Wars, some people haven't. I don't hate anybody for not watching Star Wars. I don't hate anybody. Yeah, Bali is a very nice place, but I don't know how long I would want to live there. A lot of people have been to Bali, though. Millions of people a year, probably. That's my daughter's little learning tablet thing, bro. It's so annoying. She uses that song as like a theme song for her to jump on her bed, but yeah, it is what it is. You know, as long as she's not destroying her room or making a big mess, it doesn't matter. I said, I have left the girls of Russia nearly brokenhearted. Because I'm married. Do I cook food for my kids? No, I let them starve. Why would I do that? They've got hands, they've got feet, they can cook for themselves, right? Dumb question. Unfortunately, huh? Unfortunately. I'm sure there's some nice Russian men out there for you. Bali is a really nice looking place, though. Can't deny that. It's very pretty. Very pretty. Nice caves and stuff like that. You're close, but too tall. Too tall, my friend. Too tall. I don't think he lives in Russia anymore. I think he moved. I think they tried to get him for like, bro, it kind of slaps, not gonna lie. The music kind of slaps, but I think he moved to like the UAE or something like that. Raja Ampat? Okay, sure. Is this like a place? Oh, it is. It's like a bunch of small little islands. Very pretty. Very pretty. It's like a bunch of underwater mountains that are cresting the tops out. Very pretty. Absolutely. Alright, we'll do it once, but it better not be anything stupid. What? Alright. It's just some Indian guy? Cyprus? Yeah, this is one of those Mediterranean places, right? This is over by Crete. I thought. Very nice place. Where was your father? Who, my father? Indiana, last I recall. Come to Dallas, bro? I live about 2 hours away from Dallas. Am I Indian? No, I'm not Indian. I'm Swedish, bro. I'm a Norwegian from Sweden, born in Florida, raised in Louisiana, living in Texas, that farms. And as a father of two, we will have beef ribs. That doesn't sound like something an Indian person would say. Right? Like, yeah. I've never met a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Indian person. Why do I stream? Yeah, just to chat with people from all around the world, get people's opinions on certain topics, learn about new things. Does she have blonde hair and blue eyes? You're from South Africa. I like South Africa. A lot of the people from Rhodesia went to South Africa when it was dissolved as a country and turned into Zimbabwe. Come to Georgia? The state Georgia or the country Georgia? She got brown hair and brown eyes, I would assume. Everyone says Ben Stokes looks like me. He does not. We've already been through this. He looks nothing like me. You met a blue-eyed Indian? No, I'm not saying it's impossible. Kawasakistan? I like Kawasaki's. The KX 125, 2-stroke, KX 250, 2-stroke, KX 450F. Nice bikes, nice bikes. I like Kawasaki. Nothing wrong with Kawasaki. It's a good brand. I think it goes KTM, Kawasaki, everything else. Well, KTM, Kawasaki, Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Husqvarna. I love Pakistan. Pakistan's one of my favorite countries. You're half Indian, your mom is from Washington. There is a growing Indian population in Texas. A lot of people were complaining about it. I saw this on the news not too long ago. And they were calling it Dalistan, and I was like, bro, is it really that big a deal? Shut the fuck up. What about England? Oh, pray for England. There's hardly any English people left in England. I look like Felix from Stray Kids. The Stray Kids memes are coming back. They're gonna say I look like Bang Chan. So you hate us? Who is us? What does that even mean? Candy City in Sri Lanka, where Buddha's teeth is kept in a temple? Why'd they just keep his teeth? You talking about in England, bro? I think Pakistan is a very hospitable country. Pakistan's a beautiful place as well. It's like the Switzerland of the Lower Asia. Well, I hope you guys get it all. I hope you guys get it all sorted out before you guys just cease to exist as a people. What about India? There's places in India that are very nice. You know, like Kashmir and stuff like that. There's places in India that are very nice. But just like any other country, you start to get into like a really populated urban center, and it's gonna look like dog shit. It doesn't really matter where you go. Do you stop India? What is that? Do you support Trump? How do you get do you support Trump from do you stop India? I support the president. It doesn't really matter who's in president. Kashmir, yeah, Kashmir is a beautiful place. You're from Kashmir, sweet. Kashmir for Britain. A lot of British musicians visit Kashmir and the Kashmiri desert to become enlightened. Like Led Zeppelin, for instance. They even have a whole song about it. It's called Kashmir. That's not true. Not every character in Hollywood's from British descent. You ever seen Thor? They're not British. His last name is Odinson. I didn't say only Kashmir has Himalayas. I never said that. I just said that Kashmir was a beautiful place. And that parts of India are also beautiful places, but you know, there's also parts of India, just like parts of Pakistan are kind of shitty. Like Karachi is kind of a shitty town. Islamabad's kind of a dirty town, but the rest of Pakistan is really nice. It's like if you go to Delhi or something like that in India, it's going to be like a really shitty town. It's very overpopulated, trash everywhere. But like if you start going out into the rural parts of India, it's going to be very pretty and nice. You know, you can find beauty in every country you visit. Thor was your postman? You like my hat? Thanks, I guess. I am not Thor. I like golf. Golf and MMA. I look like Jax from Sons of Anarchy. I've heard that before. It's like if you get Jax from Alibaba or something. Switzerland's nicer than Kashmir? What are you trying to say? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of traffic. People might stab you or beat you, rob you, rape you. You know, but any major population center is going to be like that. It doesn't matter where you go. It's because your caps lock is on. I'm gonna look it up. Ah, very, very pretty. Very pretty place. Absolutely, very pretty place. Yeah, Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand, yeah. Very pretty place. Absolutely, very pretty place. I don't know who Justin Rose is. I don't know who Finn Allen is. I don't want to look up the Epstein files. Pahelgam. The Valley of Shepherds. Was there like a recent attack there or something? What's this? There was. Yeah. 26 people were killed? Jesus. That's what's popping up, but it's actually it's a very pretty forested land, it looks like. Lots of pastures and wild horses and stuff like that. That's crazy. New York City, very underrated place. Am I in Epstein Island right now? Duh. Why do you think I've got such good internet connection? That's a joke, by the way. And then it ended. Now my life is... Oh, it's back. I hear that shit all day. It's jamming, bro. It's jamming. How long have I been on stream? Today, 1 hour and 45 minutes. And I gotta pee. Troy boy? You didn't know I was still streaming, bro? Well, I am. I have a job. You ever heard of farming, bud? It's winter, so I mean, I don't really have a job to do right now. Farm's done. Just waiting on planting season. Waiting on that last frost. Waiting on the temperature to go above 70 degrees consistently every day. Can I supply you weed? Bro, I don't grow weed. It's illegal where I'm at. Marijuana is illegal. Drugs are bad. Why don't you work in off seasons? It's not that I don't work in off seasons. It's just that I've done all the work I needed to get done in the off season. But, you know, there's work to be done in the off seasons. You gotta re-plow, re-till, re-disc, bush hog. No, weed is not federally legal. Not federally legal. Not yet. Maybe one day. I don't really care. I don't even smoke weed anymore. India illegally occupied Kashmir. You will be independent. Well, I hope you guys get your independence then. I hope you get your independence peacefully without having to do it. I hope that you just vote yourself out of India. I have not tried it. No. Yeah, India's got a lot of nice places in it too, no doubt. Like I said, as long as you're not in like a heavily populated urban center, you're gonna find nice places in the the rural areas. If you smoke weed past high school, you're kind of cringe. Okay, hot take, I guess. I mean, I'm sure that's not even that hot of a take. I'm sure a lot of people think that. Me personally, I mean, there's nothing wrong with smoking weed. I think smoking weed's perfectly fine within moderation as long as it doesn't affect your day-to-day life. I think smoking marijuana is not a problem. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that's why Kashmir is very nice. It's a very nice place because there's not a lot of people. If you add a lot of people to any place, it's going to become shittier. That's a fact. People don't make things better, they make things worse. It is cold. Didn't you guys get a shit ton of snow this year? Did you guys not get a shit ton of snow this year? I think you did. South India is pretty nice. Yeah, a lot of places in India are pretty nice. Just like the United States. Like a lot of places in the United States are pretty nice. As long as you're not visiting one of the very populated city centers. Have I ever lived in a city? Yeah. Yes, your comments are visible. Karatka Chan. What does that mean? You better not be telling me to say something dirty to you. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. Rasatka Meeg. Yeah, it can be fun. Sometimes cities are cool, you know. There's more stuff to do in the city than there is to do in the country, but at the same time, you know, it's more dangerous. People kind of suck. Shit's more expensive. Do you know Japan? Yeah, I know. I've heard of the country. Yeah. What is my name? It's David. 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 I agree. I like the country way more than the city. Hence why I live in the middle of nowhere. That is my name. Basic and white. Indeed it is. Very average name for a white person. David's a strong name. Yes, let's just say it over and over again. Got something in my eye. No. That's not what makes Minneapolis a war zone. The people in Minneapolis are making it a war zone. And cities are pretty dangerous. Cities are substantially more dangerous than the country, I would say. Substantially more dangerous than the country. Anytime you add people into the equation, it becomes more dangerous. Everything becomes more dangerous. More people, more danger. Because people in of themselves are dangerous. Unpredictable. Estranged. Angry. If I ever end up in India or Pakistan, I will definitely come and visit you in Kashmir, my friend. Absolutely. Do I live alone? No, I do not live alone. I live with my wife, daughter, and son. I would love to visit Kashmir, actually. So if I'm ever over in India or Pakistan, I will go out of my way to make sure I visit you in Kashmir, my friend. And I will expect you to make me some really good curry and paratha. Same for my Pakistani viewers. If I ever visit you in Pakistan, you're gonna make me some good ass fucking korma. You're gonna make me some good korma and paratha. Are your wife, daughter, son dangerous, unpredictable? Absolutely. Absolutely. May the force be with you, Harshad. People in general. It's easy to kidnap a person who lives alone. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I can't speak to how easy it is to kidnap somebody. I've never tried it. I will regret it. Why? Why would I regret it? Oh, okay. Son of a bitch. Oh, gosh. Why would I regret moving to or why would I regret yeah, it's Arabic. It's not a Muslim name. Muslim is a religion. It's what you call a person who follows Islam. Do I like rock or marble? They're both rocks. Wait a minute, what'd you say, Itchy? Scopolamine? What is that? Why am I staring like that? It's just how I look. I'm sorry if that upsets you in some way. Batman or Iron Man? Iron Man. Easy. I don't like DC comics. I like Marvel comics. Marvel's much better. Much better. B-Tap Valley. Oh god. Whew. I might do it later. I might do it later. I gotta stop waking up so early. Smash. Your dog's name is Bolt. And can you sing? What? What the hell, man? I don't look like Thor, but thank you. What does them being white have to do with anything? Am I Jamaican? Wagwan Dalila, man. Yeah, man. You wanna come smoke a joint with your boy? Come twist up that sacred herb with your friend, Bambla Cat, man. Why Jamaican man not want to eat poom poom? Gay Thor. Cool. Organic web. Although the web shooter is canon, organic web is cooler. Do I have farming streams? I might do it when it's time to start planting. When it's time to start planting at the end of March, early April, we might start doing some farming streams. Have I watched Game of Thrones? No. There are no non-Muslims named Muhammad? I don't know, there might be, man. What if they're atheists and their parents just named him Muhammad? You didn't get a girlfriend in your life, bro? Why? I don't know why, bro. Did you ask anyone to be your girlfriend or what? I ever play Prime Black Ops 2? Of course I did. Yeah. I'm sleepy. That's a bad example. Muhammad Ali was a Muslim. Yeah, Khabib fought a bunch of tomato cans in his. In fact, I would say that he fought all tomato cans in his career until he got to his last 3 fights in the UFC. And even at the time, they were also kind of tomato cans. You know, Conor McGregor. By the time he fought Conor McGregor did not even give a shit about fighting anymore. He had always stated that he wasn't going to stay in the fight game forever, that he wanted to make a shit ton of money and get out. He had made that shit ton of money. He was on the way out. Dean Ambrose? Is that the guy who wrote Band of Brothers? What are we talking about? Boxing? If we're just talking about boxing, yeah, Muhammad Ali is going to win. But if we're talking about MMA, Conor McGregor is going to eat Muhammad Ali alive. He did. Yachts, unlimited coke money, tons of alcohol, several different women. The man was not focused on MMA at all. Did not give a shit about MMA, to be honest. I wish you the best as well, my friend. I hope you're doing good. Hello. Oh my god. I just can't stop yawning. Can't stop, won't stop. I don't think that's true. Jesus and Muhammad are distinct individuals in the Quran and the Hadith. You love me? Alright. That's kind of weird. Very strange. What time is it here? 1:22. Yeah, Muhammad's the main prophet of Islam. Jesus is the main prophet of Christianity. It's hard to say because there's quite a number of prophets in Judaism, but I think Abraham is probably the main prophet of... Abraham or Moses are probably the main prophets of Judaism. I mean, Jesus is the Son of God, in my opinion. Endowed with the power to heal mankind and turn them away from sin. Do I think Muslim and Christian are good? I mean, as a Christian, I inherently believe that we're not good. We're not good people. Nobody is really good. There was only one person that was good, and that was Jesus. We're all sinners, and we should all attempt to turn away from sin and live in the footsteps of Christ. But, you know, that's a difficult thing to do. He said that pretty good. Want to join the Aryan Brotherhood? No. Can you see my house? I don't know, can you? Are you looking? Can you see it? Look, I got pictures up. Cookies and a Walmart coupon. Oh my god, let me just hop right in line to become a member of the Aryan Brotherhood prison gang. Yeah, no, I'm good, dude. Besides, you guys are phony anyway. Pretend to be white nationalists, but you're really just scared prison butt toys. Do I own a ranch? No, I own a farm. Oh, Cliff Netchell? I don't even think he's a pastor. Am I from America and do I know the person in the picture? I swear to God, if I look at that and it's me, I'm going to be super pissed. I'm from Florida. I live in Texas. How's Trump working there in the States? Seems to be doing pretty good. Can't blame you for trying. Yeah, I mean, I suppose. You got to get your enlistment numbers up. Just like a cop, right? I do not drink. Bro, you come from Kashmir to Texas, bro? I got you. I'll cook you some barbecue as long as you bring me some paratha. Or make it here. Yeah, it's my kid's little learning tablet. She likes to put the faces on, shave people's heads, whatever the hell she does in there. Put the square in the square hole and the triangle in the triangle hole. Natural guns. Psh. You have a good night as well. I'm about to go good night. Ugh. I better not do that. I better not do that for too long or I actually will fall asleep. I don't know why I'm so tired. Yeah, I do. Because my kids kept me up all night. You like that? You like that? I'm not really buff, bro. I'm kind of fat. Don't let me lie to you. I'm kind of fat, dude. Neymar or Messi? I mean, in stats wise, I would say Messi, but like in terms of players I like more, Neymar. Although he's kind of a bitch. I don't need to go to the gym, bro. I got workout equipment outside. It's called work outside. That's why they call it workout. Ronaldo all day, CR7. The GOAT. I don't need the gym. I pick up heavy stuff. I dig holes and do her stuff. Dad or mom? Mom. Bench 500 walking, but that's crazy. That's a crazy number, dude. I don't need to do that. Views on Charlie Kirk demise? I don't know, man. We're still learning about it. Pele is the greatest soccer player in history. I don't know. I don't know about that. Could be. Stats wise, no. Enjoyment to watch, maybe. Yeah, Ronaldo's the GOAT. Yeah, well, we have a different. We as an American, we call football something else. Which, I mean, it really doesn't make sense because, like, you hardly ever touch the ball with your feet. But yeah, either way, no, Ronaldo's the GOAT, my boy. Sorry. Ronaldo's the GOAT, my man. I'm sorry to tell you. Policeman in Oklahoma? I am not. I am not a police officer. Views on E.A. Nasir? I have no idea who that is. Or what that is. I think I'm going to call it here, guys. I'm tired. I'm going to call the stream here, guys. It was a pleasure talking with all of you today, and I hope you tune in for tomorrow's stream. But I'm gonna go make some lunch for my daughter, and yep. Not only that, I'm gonna go make some lunch for my daughter and try to catch some Z's when she does. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Y'all have a blessed day, man. Thanks for tuning in.